itself, and then the Six Sigma. But what am I going to talk today is only about lean management, because the Six Sigma is another level wherein we can compute, quantify our improved processes in the university. So the purpose of lean management, again, is to save time in our processes, to reduce waste in our processes. So when we say save time, we are going to eliminate waste in the process na wala siya'y gamit. When we say wala siya'y gamit, naa siya sa process, na-appeal siya sa process, pero nakapadugay siya sa atong process, muna nga ang dili ta efficient in all our performances. So that is the purpose of having lean management. It is, again, a systematic approach of optimizing our business processes and eliminating waste. When we say optimizing rather, is we are going to give strategies or having strategies giving limited resources in the university, and how are we going to use them to have an efficient and effective business processes in the university. And then highlight, it emphasizes continuous improvement. So when we say continuous improvement, once we improve something in our processes, it does not stop there. We have to continue, evaluate it, monitor it, if there are certain areas for the future that mas mapagamay pa nato siya. Let's just say, for example, if our current process run is, it will take 3 days to do that. Ngayon, we give areas for improvement, nahimo na lang siya 2.5 days. And many years later, pwede pa dyan siya mahimo de ay 1 day na lang. So that is a continuous improvement. So that does not mean na we have already identified improvement in a certain process, muundang nga taliana. Then, employee empowerment, because all levels in the university or in the organizations are empowered. Because not just the process owner, offices, hindi na siya process owners, sila sad ang mag-implement sa process. So sila mismo, the staff, all levels in the universities are involved. Sila ang nasa battleground, sila ang mas nakabalo kung unsa kalisod, kung unsa kasayon ang process. So it emphasizes also empowerment and create value for the customers. So the concept of lean management is that we think as if we are the customers. We put our shoes on the customers, on what our customers want. So let's just say, for example, in the university, our direct clientele are our students. So what does our students want? Kung saan nila kailangan makuha ng serbisyo sa university, then we create value for them. If they want na TOR, ma-process lang siya o kanang ang 1 day, or if they want ang ilang TOR o ang ilang diploma mahatag during their mission, because I have seen one post in the Facebook, one of the state universities, naghatag sila og TOR o diploma on the day of their mission, and it has been trending online and has been appreciated for the students. So pagbuhat-tuntuhan nila, we can also do that in our university. So that is creating value for our customers. And that is the purpose of the lean. So the goal again is we are going to create value with the customers with a fewer resources na magamit. So effective and efficient ang iyahang goal. We do the things right, and how are we going to do it right? So here we are going to know that tuyo-tuyo ko na siya, waste, unevenness, overburden. So we have to eliminate it, or if it is impossible to eliminate it, at least we can just minimize the waste. So these are the principles of a lean thinking. So if everybody in the organization has a lean type of thinking, no? Muraog lami kaayo ang ato ang pamaagi. So customer focused. So again, we want to create value for our customers. We put our shoes to the customers. If we design a process, or if we re-evaluate a process or revisit a process, we always think of what the customers want. Without also sacrificing the protocol in the organization. Then, aims for a continuous improvement. So sa ginayon na ako, if dili pa sabot nga nahuman na taog gama, na-implement na siya, na-assign mga feedback, we have to incorporate those feedback in improving our processes. Dayon, forever na siya. Mura na ang forever. Kung di mo mo forever, na ay forever sa lean management. Dili na sa lean management, can I forever. Continuous improvement. Then, we respect everybody in the organization, regardless of their status, regardless of their academic ranks, regardless of their position in the university. We always respect their POVs, we call that, or the point of views. Because ang wala nato nakita sa taas, nakita na sa ubos. Ang wala na nakita sa ubos, nakita na sa taas. And they're going to meet halfway, no, and discuss areas for improvements of processes in the university. And then, just in time is, we are going to create processes that are, or produce something of what is really needed right now. Kung kung sa lang kinahanglan karon, mo lang ang ato ang i-produce. That is just in time for us to eliminate mga wastes. So, sige na po guys, go to waste, no? Waste is not only limited to efforts, but it encompasses all, no? Waste in resources. So when we say resources, financial resources, human resources, mga all types of resources na kagana. And of course, ang pinakalisod, mabalik na waste is the time. Ang time, hindi na ito na mabalik. The old saying, time is gold, the very classic yung kayo ng naasya. Hindi na masabtan sa mga bata. When I was in elementary, pero may nag-binang istorya sa mga teacher na mga time is gold. So, mga time is gold. Sige rin, may dula, pagpahuman, dula na pagka-umansag ko, bunananay naglapaso. As we grow older, no, we realize that muda ito siya ang iyahambot pasabot sa time is gold. So, tayo mga putang, mga oras na hilig na mabalik. So, just a little bit of trivia.
Teaching naman gyapon.
In the whole organization,
Seminars na
regardless of what type of organization it is, government, even corporate organizations that are very successful at practicing their Lean Six Sigma processes already have encountered these types of works. 50% of the processes in the organizations are wastes. So imagine, 50% sa ilang mga gipangbuhat, walay value sa customer. So we say waste, wala siya value sa customer. So gibuhat ko nila, pero it does not add value to the customer. So ako kaya na siya utawad po sa organization. And then only about 30% are value-added work. So mura na siya yung mga naay value, gibuhat nato mga naay value sa mga clients. And then the 20% are other necessary work. So these are when we say other necessary work, in our context, these are the requirements because of we are regulated by other regulating agencies, and we cannot do about it. No, like reportings in DBM, reportings in COA, mga other government agencies na kinahanglan dyan siya natin hapon, basta magyaw-yaw ta, kaya naman sige silang balik-balik na hindi sige po tabuhat na hindi pero wala tayo mahimo, kaya mo mapod ang ilahang kuhan. So if all other government agencies will do this practice punta, so it could eliminate also our waste. But what we can do right now is our controlled waste. So which is under the 50%. That is a very big waste in the organization. So when we talk about waste, there are 8 major categories of waste. So muna sila ang mga 8 na major na categories of waste that are present in all organizations regardless of what type of organization it is. So now, let's talk and understand it one by one. So let's start first with the correction. Dili niyo mabasa, di ba, dira? O na lang. Sa mga layo, isa pa 2020 yung vision, dili ko na ninyo mabasa di anak. So, correction. When we say correction, it is also known as defect correction. So, rework ang nahitabuan niya. Nabuhat na nato, nahumanata, ay pagka hinla-hinla di ay, ala, dili day mao ang ato ang buhat. Imagine, kung sa'y nawala ni mo anang naa. Time, effort, resources, no? Mga kanangahang kuan, financial resources, mga supplies, magkadaan ang imuhang na gamit. Ngayon, grabe kayo nang naa siya effect sa organization. Dili nato na siya ma-address. Like, if recurring na ang correction ng waste, wala red flag na yun kayo nang naa siya. No? And we have to do something about it. Let's just say, for example, naatay mga kanang processes in the university, let's just say, di na lang kumalayo sa amuhang office na lang sa FLS, Flexible Learning System. So, the FLS are trying to draft guidelines, dapat kami guidelines during our FLS Caravan, kasukao na sa guidelines na ipakita dito sa FLS. But those guidelines are currently under review. No? Kay we've seen na naay mga process na nagbalik-balik o naay mga process na muagi siya sa laing opisina dahil kung muagi na mo, balik na siya sa trabaho sa laing office. And ang iyahang important ang best example niya is the IMD. Naay confusions ang IMD processes and then the FLS processes, and we're trying to connect those two processes. No? So, para ma-eliminate na ang defect or correction. Then we have another is overproduction. Overproduction means producing and delivering more than what the customer needs. No? So, daghan kaayo ka i-produce. Let's just say, test papers. Mag-exam ta. Dayon, ang count nato sa atong class report card. Kuan, sa tanang courses nga itong i-handle is natay 150 ka mga students. O dayon, major exam. O dahil wala tayo mo na-count kung ang mga sigig absent, nag-drop na, kaya mo nga na-upload na Excel file, kaya katupang sa una pa kung wala na na-update, kaya i-drop na rin ang courses. So, mag-overproduce na sa test paper. Dahil, namin ay bayad, photocopy, mga although gawin na sa inyo ha, mga associate, mga professors naman mga level. Kasi nga mga na-address sa mga instructors level, tabdos na rabadyon ang photocopy roll. Dili sa dapitan, tabdos. Mahal na kayo sa mata na. Kinahanglan na nato or let's just say for example, during meetings. No? Our organizations are composed of diverse people. Na ay mga matanon, na ay mga tinuang, and then na ay katungtuang mga Gen Z. So, we have to, as organizers, we have to identify if kinsa ba yung kinahanglan hard copies or inside soft copies lang para makasave sa tao kanang ang mga resources. So, may ana bitaw na makuan ng mga strategies. Then, we have over or excess processing. So, these are additional work that does not add value to customers or mga unnecessary work. Nalita kayo siya sa ito, no? Naa siya sa process, pero nakapadugay, jud kayo siya sa ngatanan. Have you ever wondered or questioned na, nganong muagi pa manian niyang opisinaha, nga dugay, ra ba jud kayo siya marilis aninihan nga opisinaha? Unsa jud iyahang gamit aninian nga mga process? So, di ba, mga ngana, let's just say for example, mag-request na daghan kitang papirmahan. But 48 years kayo tama papirma ni
Ako sa, ano bang sa associate din kay, sa una, sign sila, kung mapuno-puno na dire, ako ron kay, musayin ako masin wala to sa taas kay, sabi gamito na ako nga, musayin to sila. Una, musayin ko dito, kay, ako una-una, di man ako kinanglan tong sa taas na para ilang signature para mo pirma ko. So, usahay, dito mo ron, ako pinakaunang pirma.
Basin, wala na din yung tagshay,
Okay, ang inang process na sa una ang kami sa amin last niya. Na ano bang ko, di permanan ako na ano ko kinanglan sa estudyante. Ako mga tanan naman ko kumusta, wala may problema sa maestro, sa maestro. Kumusta yung mga skills, mga ani.
Anong muaging pa niya ako requests sa budget? Na wala man tani budget involved. Pero may hana ba ng kuan. So, we are not questioning actually the budget officer, but we are questioning the process itself. Kaya ron, kasi di ay mawala ay itong tuwa siya, so mapadali ang ato ang process sa itong mga papers. So that is an example of overprocessing. Conveyance or transportation. So, mga unnecessary movements of materials, goods, information, or distance between locations or machines. So, ang example na niya is kaya na ang mga inter-office mailing. Naami kaya na ang experience, no? Like, di ba we are having our institutional email. And there is a memo encouraging that we are going to use our institutional email in all of our universities in Denver. So what happened is an email sa ka-office. And then, pila ka paadlaw, wala respond ang office. Dayon, urgent ang email, high importance. What happened is that, muadto pa ka sa opisina para i-inform sila nga, hoy, nag-email ko ninyo, anong malaman ninyo itong kitagad? So, tinghala ba, no? Na-defeat ang purpose. Para nga rin mapadali ang flow of information, mato na noon ka dito, nasayang na kung limuhang time, ang limuhang effort, dayon, kasi init pa kayo, tagong pa sa laing ng building. So, that is a waste in terms of conveyance. Then, inventory. So, inventory means maintaining materials or information goods in excess of what is really needed. Di ba? Kita sa gobyerno, kaya may naman tayo, requesta na lang tulig daghan, kaya bahala lang, may na lang ng manubra kaysa makulang. But that is not actually a good type of mentality. That is why we do planning. No? That type of mentality is a result of poor planning. No, we plan because we expect that these are our activities and these are the necessary resources that we need in the office. And how comes na madaghan siya or makulang siya and dili na siya dapat ingana. And that is inventory. Imagine, kung daghan ka kang request ng mga bond papers, noon, kada bond paper, dili man na siya ma-expire. Magamit ang nanggihapon na siya in the next future. Pero, how about katong mga other offices na nakulangan, kinahulot na rin mo kuha ang mga bond papers. So in every excess that you have, other offices, nadyan po na sila ilahang shortage. So that is the effect of having an inventory waste. Then, motion, unnecessary movement of people. So, or this is an example of poor working layout, no? Poor housekeeping sa office. Na like, pagsulod pa lang nimo, Lunes kayo, basta Lunes nakapuyag ka sa weekend, Lunes duty na po, pagsulod sa mong opisina, mauta kayo sa ligaw po, imbis ma-inspire ka mong trabaho, magkaayo sa natanan kapoy, kung bagay pagsulod, ikapoy na ka. No? So that is kananaang poor maintenance of the office. Then, waiting. Kanin jud mo yung pinaka-kuan, kanang na kasagaran nga na-experience sa tanan, the waiting. Kanang magtagad ka o dugay. Kaya wala pa na human og process sa pikas, wala pa na human og process sa pikas. Because wala tayo kanana ang ginatawag na substitute secretaries, kumbaga, kung wala ang person or mga ingana ng mga type of strategies. Then, lastly is the under or non-utilization. So these are mga refers to misapplied or mga underutilized resources. When we say resources, may it be people, may it be a system, or an equipment mataha. Like, ipalit ka equipment, pero wala tayo siya gigamit, katanggong ba siya diana. Especially, wala tayo siya gigamit. Or, natin mga brightest employees in the university. Pero karamitan, gusto kayo siya mag-speak sa laing university. Pero may kayo siya gina-invite diyan sa iyang mga expertise. Pero wala siya nato nagamit diri sa university. Wala tayong mechanisms na ato siyang gamiton diri sa university. That is an example of underutilization. Or, kanang na ang you put a person sa trabaho nga dili siya hiyang. Let's just say, for example, naatay mga CPAs. CPAs yung qualification. Pero, ipabuhat na rin mo siya o mga bookkeeping na mga trabahoon, mga bank reconciliations pa ng mga trabahoon. And that is not a job of a CPA. Pwede tanan, mabuhat anang naa, dili tanan. Pwede tanan na naa sa accounting, makabuhat anang naa ang mga trabahoon. CPA should involve mga higher level types of mga work. So ato silang panggamiton. So that is an example of underutilizations of personnel. Ipatulog na mo siya, sayang ang iyang skills, padormat ang iyang kuan. I-invest in that employee, yet wala na to siya na-utilize sa university. So now, the question is, how are we going to identify and eliminate waste? So later in our workshop, kung natay workshop, ang pa-bright ka later, ha? So andam na to ang mga brain cells. First, bright of the day. Ang workshop na, on how are we going to identify and eliminate waste. So there are mga tools, no? These are just some of the examples, but not limited to the lead tools and the techniques that an organization may adapt, especially kita sa university na pwede na ito siya ma-adapt. Like, number one is value stream mapping. So when we say value stream mapping, wala na siya, kanang magtanga rin niya ang value stream mapping. Magtanga rin niya ang value stream mapping. So dili na siya lisod buhaton, magtanga rin yun ka. Pero, gahuna-huna ka. No? Dito ka magtanga rin ka, gaana bitaw ka o. Na wala tayo gihuna-huna. Dili na value stream mapping ang tawag ka ng naa. Ang tawag ka ng naa kay stream mapping, walay value. Alright? So you see value stream mapping, we are going to imagine the process. The existing process, and how are we going to, if existing ng process, imagine nato siya, how are we going to eliminate, or how are we going to improve it? If dili pa existing ang process, so ato siya huna-hunahon, in a way na, ang end goal niya is we create values to the customers. That is value stream mapping. Then, number two is Kaizen event. So, Kaizen is actually originated in Japan. In Japan, because the first company to use Kaizen method or Kaizen event is Toyota, the company sa produce sa manufacture sa Kaizen is iyang core principles is continuous improvement, small incremental change. No? Bahalag ginagmay basta kanunay. Muna iyahang kanana ang core principle ni Kaizen. incremental change. Then 3 is just-in-time production. Just-in-time production means we are just going to produce what is really needed right now so that we can eliminate overproduction wastes. No? Then, an inventory waste. Then we have 5S workplace organization. So, 5S workplace organization, its concept is on how organized are we in our workplace. So workplace organization na siya. At ang iyang idea is that people cannot work effectively and efficiently if wakat ang iyang environment. No, di ba? Pero naasa yung mga tao nga bahalag wakat ang iyang environment, makatrabaho ra yun kung ihapon na siya. So lagi og limpyo na iyang lamisa, yaw-yawan ka kay makabalo na wakat kay na siya, makabalo na siya palitay og ahanapin na ang buwana. Before patuloy na nga niya. So napay ana mga kasi ng mga tao. Pero if we are in an office, so importante siya na organize ang workplace. First is we're going to sort it in a way na usay pa mga gamit o dili na gamit ng mga dokumento sa itong opisina. Let's just say for example sa kanang ato ang mga test papers. Pila man siya nato katuig paano kanana ang ipuso ng mga test papers. Ano nakagtap na nato ang mga test papers. Ipuso sa nako mga 3 years na kay basi na ay reklamo ng estudyante ang gitagaan ako sa INC or hakbong at least kay pa nako ni
Di ba yung return?
So, ingana ba siya dapat 3 years na or taas na tayo ng ang 3 years.
Di ba i-return?
Di ba tapos sa account?
Pero 9 time mo pwede ma-return.
Ilang kasi puso ng mga document is 10 years. So, kanang na siya. Then, we sustain, we shine, mga nga shine at kung limpiyuhan at mga palibot, no, that is part of the 5S workplace organization. So those are the tools and techniques on how are we going to achieve lean management or lean practices. No, sometimes human nature, no, in as much as we want to do it, pero we are very constrained with ang kakapoy, nakakita mga ibang una-una, nakakita mga ibang trabaho, be it personal or professional life natin ito asya, that we tend to forget about all those things na kinahanglan natin pangbuhaton. So now, I am requesting the help of the the planning team to distribute the workshop paper. So the workshop